sons and daughters of the land. The king of the city is marching. Stand up high to the pride of the land. The founding fathers have labored, and our time to serve is now. The glory of the new Edo nation will forever be.
Let me acknowledge all our leaders who are here this afternoon, past political office holders. The principal purpose of this meeting is to come and say thank you to all our leaders in our party, PDP. This is the first time all of us are coming together like this since our victory in the election. We will not be here today as governor and government in Edo State if not for the miracle all of you performed last September 19. I call it a miracle because even our leaders, our elders who are here, cannot remember the last time when Edo South voted unanimously and solidly behind one candidate the way they voted in September last year. For us, that was a revolution. Was a very clear statement from the people of Edo South that they now know where they are going politically and are prepared to stamp their feet in the political sand of our country. It is not my victory. That election was not my victory. It was your victory. Because they have always said, oh, Edo South people, they cannot unite. They cannot stand together. They cannot stand for a common purpose. But that election proved everybody wrong. We are Democrats. We are Democrats to the core. We speak our mind. And for a long time, people misunderstood us, thinking that we don't know where we are going politically. Now, we have shown that we know where we are going. So today, I've come to say thank you. Thank you for installing me as governor. Thank you for being there every step of the way. Because since our victory, they have challenged our victory in every court in the land. I hope they are finished. I will not be surprised next week if I get a summons from the ECOWAS court. Because they cannot accept the truth. They cannot accept God's verdict. I want to say that this victory, this opportunity you have given to us comes with a lot of responsibility. Because if you play the videos of that election and see what Edo people did, particularly Edo South people, old women, men, young people, physically challenged, everybody came out to come and vote for us. For me, they were telling me something, that we have hope in you. Do not disappoint us. And we have God, we have thanked God enough. And if we disappoint them, God will not be kind to us again. When we started on November 14th, we realized that government is like a vehicle that is taking a people to a destination. If the engine of that vehicle is faulty, it will never get to its destination. The engine of government is very faulty. Very faulty. We set up a transition committee. There are some members of the committee here. They will tell you what they have seen. And it's simple. Nigeria is not working because the governments in Nigeria are not working, whether it is federal or it is state. The design of government, as we inherited it, has expired. We need a new design so that government can deliver service to the people. People came out to vote for us because they expect us, the politicians, to deliver service to them. There will be no other election going forward outside of the way the election of September 19th was. What it means is that if we don't deliver to the people, the next time we come, they now know they have the power. They will use their votes to vote us out. It is not by our strength. Yes, God was with us, but the people were the ones who were with us. We saw them bringing money to polling units. Did they not outspend us? But did the people not reject the money? Why did they do so? Because they believe in us. They have hope in us. And we cannot disappoint them. And we cannot deliver service if government is not working. So for the last 7 months, we have sat down, we have looked at every aspect of government. We cannot fix everything in one day, but at least we now know where we are going as far as government is concerned. We are now reducing the number of MDAs, ministry, departments, and agencies, because they're too large. And many of them are doing the same thing, conflicting with each other. 95 MDAs. We have now reduced it to 74. We have reduced duplications. The other part of government that we need to deal with, and I will come back to that later, but we have started, is local government. Because even if we at the state deliver service, and the local government does not deliver, the people will not get the full service they need. We have to fix the local government. The local government are in more serious trouble than the states. Because at least for states, only about 60 or 65% of our revenue come from Abuja. For local government, 90% comes from Abuja. So if money does not may survive, they could try. But I don't see how the local governments will survive. So we still have to work on the local governments. Biggest problem we have with government generally is that most of the people in government today, they have not been trained for years. We have not invested in the people. Many of them used to do things the way it used to before computer. They are still very, very analog. Meanwhile, the world has moved on. The world is now digital. Everybody is using handphone, Android, computer. But our government are still behaving analog. So they are not able to deliver service to the people. The biggest challenge I even saw is that if we don't fix the government, the politicians come into office, they will now put all, and look for votes next time. We went around all the wards in Edo State and Edo South. As we went from ward to ward, all of you followed me. In every ward, they told me, this is what we need. This is how we want government to help us. And we made promise to them. If we go back again the next time for election, and we have not done what we promised that we will do, they now know that they have the strength. They have what it takes to make sure that they punish us. PDP is, our symbol is an umbrella. A big umbrella. It has enough space for everybody. Once you lift it high enough, it will cover some and leave some. Everybody must be covered. And there's enough for everybody. It cannot be one man will spoil for another man to better. No. It has to be a win-win. So there is no need for the rancor we are having. There's no need at all. And it will not happen under my leadership. You have heard, by the grace of God, I'm the chairman of the National Committee on E-Registration for PDP. That is significant. PDP must install the next president in 2023. And it is simple. Today, Nigerians have seen the difference. Working on the electoral process. But however you design the electoral process, a human being must come out to vote. If we drive our membership at the ward levels, our victory in 2023 is guaranteed. So, the e-registration process in our party will be dependent on our ward leadership in Edo State. I will be coming back to you on that. The ward arrangement is going to be the starting point for political appointments. Every ward must be represented in government. That is the practice. I must have a minimum of one special assistant in every ward. Because that is the person that reports to the governor's office on what is going on in that ward. I'm not going to be waiting for the councillor to tell me what happened. The state of the hospital, the state of the schools in that particular ward. No. I have a special assistant who must report to me on the activities in that ward. And that person will be appointed based on the recommendations of the leaders of the ward. So for every special assistant, I need 3 nominations from the ward. And you must agree, the leadership must agree on that nomination. If there's quarrel,